it all comes down to this. We are back with episode 13 of our Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield walkthrough. In this episode, we are going to attempt to qualify to be able to challenge the champion of the Galar region. Since you won your way through the semi-finals, you must face off against the gym leaders in the finals, and they won't be holding back. Whoever makes it through this final bracket will win the right to challenge the champion. This is essentially the game's version of the Elite Four, except it's a lot different this time. And I like that. I like that there's a little round robin tournament, as you can see on the wall right here. Unfortunately, has no names on it, but it is what it is. I am happy with our team. We are going to lead with our Center Scorch, who has absolutely carried us through the second half of this game. We have good type variation in our team. I am confident that we are able to defeat whoever comes at us. So, without any further ado, it probably goes without saying, but hello Galar, I am the champion Leon. The champion is tied up with some business, so he can't be here in order to lead you to all the great heights of Pokemon traders of the Galar region. Time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. So, let the final matches begin. This is going to be difficult. I've prepped with a ton of items. Of course, you saw that over the course of the last few episodes. Who's this, though? It's Bede. A moment, if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I am Bede, the challenger who was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. Bede, he's the challenger, is endorsed by the chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle with challenger PD Winnall. It's against the rules, but we're going to battle against Bede in one last battle. We ask that you please be patient. Imagine literally walking out onto a stadium, jam-packed capacity, 60,000 people watching live, and having the nerve to do that. I kind of respect that. Okay, Bede, let's go. Is this a trial for challenger PD Winnall? Well, let's do it. I will take on anyone and everyone on my quest to become the champion of Galar. So, let's go, Bede. Our final battle with Gym Leader Bede, who is, of course, the 5th Gym Leader now. So, same tactic as usual. Set up with Coil. We've faced too much to quit now. We've got no choice but to win. If he loses, he retires. At such a freaking young age as well. Like, that's ballsy. The nerve. We are going to ruin his day, ruin his life by defeating him. Crunch, of course, physical attack, so our defense is going to increase rapidly. It's going to be super nice. Probably get to +4. I can't see us needing any more attack boosts than that. After this battle, there is going to be 3 battles on our way to qualification to be #1 contender for the championship. I'll coil one more time. Why not? Let's be at 250% base attack. I'm going to use a hyper potion. Yeah, hyper potion. I don't know if I had a max potion or a hyper potion. Just so we're at full HP, just in case we get outsped by anything throughout the course of this battle. But we should generally be okay with Fire Lash. Fire Lash, we learned in the last episode. Center Scorch learns it at level 52. It's a 80 base power, or level 53 maybe, 80 base power physical fire type attack, which I believe is Center Scorch's signature attack. So super nice. We're just going to Fire Lash all the things. We're going to have our PP and HP restored at the end of every battle. So if we can just sweep every single team member, every single opponent we come up against, we'll be set. We won't have to worry about PP or anything like that. Okay, Rapidash, Fire Lash. Gonna be outsped. Galarian Rapidash does have the same base stats as regular Kanto Rapidash. which is interesting. I thought they might have like changed it, made it like special attacking, but no. Brave Bird. Brave Bird will be very nice. 1, 2, and ta-da! Okay. Do you have... Yeah, one more Pokemon. Which I think we could defeat even without Dynamaxing, but we are going to Dynamax. Just so we're at full capacity. And we're not in any danger of like risking any unnecessary KOs to our team. These battles should be easy enough with the team that we've got. And we outspeed it. Which, like, Scorch isn't the fastest Pokemon, but I've been very impressed with how many Pokemon it's been capable of outspeeding. So, fair play. Fair play, Scorch. Best Pokemon in the game. At least for the main story. That's what I keep saying. We are going to see Gigantamax Hatterini for the first time. My voice has got so sore throughout the course of the last 24 hours or so in filming. So forgive me if you hear me drinking at all. I need it to live and to be able to speak. I need hydration. And that retires Bede. That's the end of Bede's career. It was kind of self-inflicted, your end of the career, but is what it is. I couldn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great fairy types are. Okay, so who's our first opponent? After Bede. Wow, I lost. Looks like Challenger Bede was no match for Challenger PD winner on his trusted team. Hey Bede, that was some match. Just some random audience member. Don't retire, just restart your career. This isn't what I planned. If I was able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. Wow. Throw her under the bus. That everyone cheering me on like that, I have no choice but to continue my training as the... Oh, okay, wow, so you were just begging for attention. Please head back to the locker room so you can rest up from that unexpected match. I'm just saying, it just shows how good we are. So, Bar Gym finals are about to begin. Do you tell us? No. Okay. Let's just jump straight back into the stadium. Let's do it. Time for waiting is over. The Champions Cup. Endorsed by the champion himself. It's Nessa. Oh, Scorch might not be the best lead here. Got to hand it to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent too, but you're not the champion. You'll never become the... Okay, I know you're like challenging us, but... Wow, okay, rude. Bit unnecessary. Not the nicest person, are you, Nessa? This might be a battle we struggle in. Leads with Golisopod. Now, I wish I led with Corviknight. He's either gonna first impression or liquidate. Scorch isn't going to be too useful throughout the course of this fight anyway, so we are just going to crunch. Just to try and get it down to half health. Unfortunately not. Liquidation, so that's fine with me. I'd rather Scorch faint in this fight. I don't think we'd have fainted. Without that crit, we probably would have. But I wanted the safe switch into Corviknight. Corviknight should outspeed, and we should be able to amass a good amount of damage, if not KO it, with Brave Bird. We are just going to use Corviknight until it faints. So that is going to be emergency exit, yep. So who are you going to send out? Can we KO you? You look kind of frail. If we X attack, liquidation. Yeah, shouldn't do too much, and we should be able to survive one-hit KOing it with Brave Bird. Maybe not now that it's liquidated. Ah, that's... How much damage are we going to do to ourselves? We are going to get KO'd. That's fine. That is okay with me. She's probably going to send out... Oh, Pelipper. Okay, I've made a good switch in there. With my Toxtricity. We should easily be able to Oko this. Drizzle. If only we had Thunder. That'd be absolutely fantastic. We're going to Overdrive. I could set up here once again, but I don't know. I think we're going to rely on Eldegoss towards the end of this battle with Leaf Tornado. Golisopod, we're going to outspeed. Probably going to full restore, but we'll be able to 2-hit KO it anyway. Don't know whether that's going to activate Exit Emergency again, though. Does it? I think it does. It's a 1-hit KO. Wow. Wow, Toxtricity. You're impressing me. Seeking should be able to KO this as well with Toxtricity, unless it has... I'm trying to think of an attack. No, it can't really learn anything that can damage us. Aqua Ring, that's fine with me. I'd rather you Aqua Ring than do any damage to us because we've just Oko'd you. Toxtricity, wow. And Dreadnought. Best for last. This is going to be a Gigantamax Dreadnought. Let's see how this goes. We're going to Dynamax. We're going to outspeed it. If we can do even half to this, and then Leaf Tornado, which will be 4 times super effective. He looks cool. I mean, it's not even a Gigantamax version of anything, but it looks cool. Flood the stadium and make it our ocean. Dreadnought, time to Gigantamax. This is our first look at Gigantamax Dreadnought, though it was showcased in promotional material prior to the game's release. I think like back in July, so... Let's see what power you possess, what you can do. Max Lightning is almost the KO. Wow. Electric Current runs across the battlefield. Max Darkness should not KO us. That's a crit. It would have done less than half. Special defense falls, but that's fine. We didn't even have to set up with Toxtricity. That's incredibly impressive for a Pokemon that I have barely used throughout the course of this adventure. That's 2 battles down, 2 more to go. And we're going to have our next opponent named momentarily. I love his celebration. Yeah, no problem handling our Surging Might. It's no wonder that you won. Surely the trainers would get an electric shock from being on the stadium. And the winner is PD Winnow. He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge, and he pulled it off again. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner Pokemon, you weathered our waves and stood firm. Now that I think about it, Sonny was saying something about how amazing you were. You should have paid attention to me. Second battle of the first round. Okay, so we're going to be against B. Okay then. Center Scorch should be able to carry us through this fight. We're going to go straight back out onto the stadium. Let's do it. This is essentially our Elite Four. In that we've challenged Bede. Well, Bede challenged us. Who made quick work of Nessa. And we've got 2 battles left. So this is our Elite Four. And then the champion battle later on. Promise you my attacks will shake your very soul this time. May the best trainer win. Thank you very much. Let's see what you lead with. I don't think there's anything she will use. Oh, Horlucha. Okay, wow. Proved me wrong. Horlucha's probably the one fighting type that is just vastly superior to our Center Scorch. I have one win on me, but this is where I show you what I can really do when I'm serious. Okay, so we're going to use X defenses just to get our defense up. Because Flying Crest, that's fighting type. It's that's neutral because it's flying fighting. So we avoid the attack as well. It definitely has a stab flying type attack. We should be good for the rest of the fight now, as long as it doesn't crit. I'm going to X attack twice. We should be able to survive an attack if it crits. Let's see. It just misses straight up. Okay, we're in a good position. We are going to Hyper Potion. And then we are going to sweep. It does 22 damage to us. I don't want to go Pokemon. I want to Fire Lash. Let's go. It is going to be faster than us, but that is... Of course it is. I believe it's got either 110 or 130 base speed. Very quick Pokemon. Very frail, though. That's probably the biggest threat, in all honesty. So for Lynx, again, should just be an easy KO with Fire Lash. Would we have done better to go +6 attack? Probably. Grew to level 53, just in case we need to use that at any point. Graplocked, despite it being an octopus, despite it looking like a water type, it's actually pure fighting, I think. Which is a really interesting type. Goes down. We are almost done with the semi-final match of the Champions Cup. Sentel Surfetched, we can deal with Surfetched. Majestic Pokemon. I think everyone's happy that Farfetch'd finally has an evolution or some kind of new form. But it's not good enough for Center Scorch at +4 attack. And Machamp, we are going to see the debut. Or is it the debut? I don't think it is. No, I think we saw Gigantamax. No, we did. We did. Episode 5. No, episode 6. We did see Gigantamax. Machamp. So, I was incorrect though. Let's go. We're going to Dynamax our Pokemon, and she's going to Gigantamax hers, but we are easily going to be able to KO this. Sense Scorch, literally fast becoming one of my favourite Pokemon. Let's just destroy everything. Time for an honourable Gigantamax. I do like Gigantamax Machamp, to be fair. I could see it being a Mega as well. I wish it was a Mega. I do prefer Mega Evolutions to Gigantamax, but that's just because I've been predisposed to Mega Evolution for a lot longer. If Gigantamax was introduced in 2013, I'd probably be a massive fan of it. It's just like the combination of having the two, it just feels like in the game's lore, it should be like one or the other. Like, why does there have to be multiple things? I don't know. Maybe not even that. They should be able to exist together, but I don't know. She wants to run in her bare feet, apparently. Bit weird. Bea has been defeated. Challenger PD win on a shiny skill. And our next opponent, our final opponent before the champion battle versus Leon. It's going to be against Raihan, the 8th gym leader. I mean, you'd expect that. For him to be the 8th gym leader, you'd expect him to have the skills to be able to get to the final of this round robin. I mean, he's battled Leon before. We saw in the opening cutscene. He lost to Raihan. He looks so sloppy out there. People are going to think we're both weak because we're related. Wow, only thinking about yourself again, Marnie. Amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can beat. Alright, I get it. That's exactly why I wanted you to win. Still thought it was a brilliant battle, though. Let's go. Sorry to come in for a chinwag just before the final match. So British. So quintessentially British. We're going to go out and we're going to lead with our Center Scorch in the final battle before we take on the champion, who will earn the right to challenge the unbeatable champion Leon. Will it be the brilliant Rising Star Challenger PD winner? Will it be the only trainer the champion Leon calls his rival, the tamer of dragons, Raihan? Or Raihan? I'm guessing it's Raihan. I've been pronouncing it wrong the entire time. That's why the champion himself endorsed you. Yeah, Leon's my rival and he chose you. So I've got to first prove I'm better than you if I'm to beat him. Rework my whole team and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. You might be thinking that you beat me once already, but if you think I'm the same Raihan you faced during the gym challenge, you'll soon regret it. So you think, Raihan. So you think. Final battle, Torkoal. I'm quite pleased with him leading with Torkoal. Obviously, probably would have been better if we led with a Pokemon like Inteleon. But Drought, that's good with me. I'm going to boost our special defense. Just because I know that he's going to hit us with special attacking moves. Yawn, I'm okay with that. I think we've got some awakenings. Body press. That's a physical attack. I should probably start using physical defense buffs now. Yeah, that just totally nullifies anything he can do to us now. And then we will set up our attacks. Not very effective. Okay, attack. As always, this is the most effective way of getting through the game. This is a walkthrough. I'm supposed to be showing you the fastest, most efficient way of getting through the game. And with this method that I am showing you, you will easily be able to defeat any trainer in the game if you follow the steps I'm showing on screen right now. So we're still asleep. I wish we had a full restore. I swear we did at some point. Lava Plume's doing nothing and would do nothing even if it critted. We don't have any awakenings, but we have a full heal. We should outspeed it as well. So body press, unless he tactically goes for the yawn here, we're set. We're set for the entire battle. There we go, Lava Plume doesn't crit. Okay, we're good to go. Fight, crunch. Let's see what he has. Does he yawn? Oh, he does go for the yawn again. Grew drowsy. That's okay with me. We've just got to weather the storm now. Now that we're asleep for a couple of turns. Could have done better there by going +6, but it's not the end of the world. Goodra shouldn't be able to do too much. It might have Scald. Surf. It does have Surf, but unless it crits us, we're not in any danger. Okay, Crunch should KO it. Boom. Okay, we're set for the rest of the game. I was thinking Surf could have critted us, and that would have made our lives a bit more difficult, but we should be okay. Turtonator. We can crunch this for neutral, right? Yeah. It's Fire Dragon, which is an interesting type. I believe it's Fire Dragon. It survives. Shell Trap is going to hurt. But that's okay, because we can KO it on the next turn. After full restore, apparently. A very intense final battle before Leon. Let's go. Let's go, Center Scorch. He's just got stats in the right, department. It's so good. Flygon will be able to outspeed us and KO us with a crit. But he's going to choose the Sandstorm. I don't know what this AI is doing sometimes. You could have easily, I'll say easily, a 1 in 16 chance of getting a crit on us. You could have made our lives a lot more difficult. You chose not to. That's fine. Apologies for that slight cut. My computer ran out of storage. So anyway, one last Pokemon, and that is going to be his Gigantamax Duraludon. Let's go. Who's going to be faster? I'm worried about this. He's going to be faster. I know we can easily take this out with Dugtrio, but I don't want to lose out on having another clean sweep with our Center Scorch. Let's see how it goes. How much HP are we going to have? I think we're below a third, or roughly a third. Let's go. Let's do it. To become the #1 contender and to be able to challenge the champion of the Galar region. Oh no, we are in decent step. We've got decent amount of health. Max Rockfall. That is... oh, that's gonna hurt, but we survive. I'm gonna go... it's... we're stalling out for time when we could pretty much easily take him out with Dugtrio. 145 down to 41. Let's stall it out, and then if we fade, we can send out our Dugtrio. Wow, he's doing a lot of damage to us. Who knew this one last Pokemon would be just a little bit difficult to take down? We are one Pokemon away from being able to take on the champion Leon. Please, just let it happen. Miss. Oh. Stone Edge always misses when I want it to miss. Sandstorm subsided. We are going to send out Dugtrio just to get the quick revenge kill and to finish off the Champions Cup. Earthquake. Easy. GG. And now we can rightfully claim what's ours. Or claim what's rightfully ours. Or something. I don't know. Losing in the finals is pretty rough, but I suppose I better take a quick shot to remember it by... oh, he's so obsessed with himself. Seizes victory. My lovely Pokemon and I have become much stronger than we were before, but you just blew right past us, beyond anything I'd imagined. I'm still pretty young myself, but it just goes to show that there's always someone younger coming up, reaching further than you ever dreamed. You've got your whole future ahead of you. Keep up the momentum, prove that Leon's not unbeatable. Number 7, Challenger, PD Winnell, has achieved a dazzling triumph. The trainer who was endorsed by the champion will now face the very man who endorsed him. We are the champion of the Champion Cup. Big moments finally here. I came just to cheer you on, you know. It's not easy picking sides. After all, it's the showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more? You should want me to win. Your friend. No. He's family, so don't blame you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Cinderace. I never remember your name, but thank you. If anyone could beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate. Okay. We are one battle away from being the champion of the Galar region. Let's step out into the stadium one last time. And there he is. Oh, the tense, still air on the pitch and the exact opposite from the audience cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose, after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that. But I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the Galar region's champion. Leon, me and Charizard, and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Wait, hold on. Look at the monitor. Why is that on the big screen? Hello there, Leon and Bede. We're not just letting you know. I'm sorry. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day for the sake of Galar's future, of course. I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen. Lee, PD Winnell. That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know, but everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realised what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. You can keep saying that. It's never going to stick. You're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I want to help my brother, Bede, when I've got to. I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? You can help. Easy for you to say. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. It's the thing where the sky went all dark. Once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean? He's bringing that about? And where did we even hear that name? Statue of the hero in Motostoke. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong, since there were actually 2 heroes and all that. Still, those 2 managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Bede Winnell. But where to start looking? Back in the slumbering world? I'm sure it's got to be the slumbering world. That illusion you tried to fight off that day, it must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the slumbering world. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help.